ガンパイロット氏のランディングチャレンジ。カナダ、バンクーバー。
Saren's joined us. G'day, Saren. I'm Tolly. Remember, like last year sometime, I was trying to perfect that 180-degree turn landing that Big Herbie was doing.
Yes.
I've worked it out how to do it.
Oh, really?
I can do it at will now.
That's a nice picture there.
Waldo? You may have your mic not set up right, Waldo. I can't hear you. Everybody's worked out the approach. Air show's coming in nicely now. And I would suggest you hop up where a couple of us are now, right up near the top, just so we can set ourselves up nicely for the takeoff. But I'll tell you more about it once everybody's in, so everybody just sticks to the landing and stays here.
エンジンを切ってグライドチャレンジ。
Look out of the way. took forever for my prop to start turning. Oh, lucky it's a long runway. Oh, it bounced again. Now, of course, we're down low, so we will have a bit of a climb up to waypoint 9 once we're all down. And there's two ways you can really go. You can either sort of fly out of here and left bank around through the creek and up. Get out of here, because otherwise you may get your wheels wet.
Stall. Stall.
A VOR DME course, flying the radials for X amount of distance.
But that gets a bit, not tricky, but if people are not used to it, it gets a little bit difficult.
Well, they'd learn pretty darn quick.
Yes.
You can turn on a compass.
Yeah, it'd still be
Go ahead.
following the purple line. You just make sure the line's centered. But yeah,
No,
it's different.
Yeah. It's a
Well, that's
different
just it.
job.
You don't do a flight plan.
That's what I'm saying. I'll just give you at each.
Stall.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, a bit of
Yeah,
flare.
that'd be a pretty aggressive launch ramp.
Don't stink. Don't stink. Took a shower. What the hell's she talking about?
Get on a good flight last night with a bunch of people,
500.
and it was quite entertaining for me to watch them all, seeing them up close, and they're real easy to fly and stay in formation too.
Stall. Stall.
Thing's got tons of lift too. Guys, circuit. This is how he'd come in.
It's all standing on the foreshore here flying it. So where we're landing now, is this where you'd be standing, RC?
Right at the very end here where I am. It's not very well modeled. It's a park, and actually, I guess this is, yeah, this right down here is where we would take off from.
So I made sure I didn't put a golf course in this time.
What do you shoot them golfs with?
Radically illegal, but you know what I'm saying. And just be careful on final.
And go to Europe for the same money.
Oh man, you gotta come out there, Willem.
What's that?
You gotta come out, Willem.
Oh yeah, we will.
I've been out to your area. What's the excuse?
Well, yeah, this is the center of the universe. Of course.
I know. There's no need to go anywhere else.
That train ride seems interesting.
You're looking for the landing spot.
Green.
It's a big brown spot, brown paddock. That gives everybody plenty of notice and time to have a look at it, download it, etc. And for me to package it up, I guess, and post it.
Is this one of the add-on bridges here, or?
Yes, it's one of the add-on bridges. Because if you don't fly the add-ons, you'll only see one. You have to sort of fly back away from it over the water to get a bit of height. Because what you're going to do here is loop under the bridge, do a 180-degree turn, fly back through the right-hand most span, which is over the bank of the. It's on this side. So So do a loop underneath the bridge, do a loop back, fly underneath the span on this side of the river over the land span. And everybody hopefully has missed the obstacles on approach to waypoint 21. I haven't seen any sparks flying as yet. Well, that was...
Now I understand.
Help, I'm trapped in a shipping container.
They will grab you.
That they did.
You can land either way, you can take off either way.
Well, they do all their own controlling. All he does is manage the traffic that's going across the area.
All right.
They do all their own takeoffs and landings.
We've got air show followed by Trent, and I think reset, you'll bring up the rear.
Stall. Stall.
You know, as close as I am to Vancouver, I've actually never been there.
Okay.
But there's still a border there, so I haven't really gone.
So you're an American, not a Canadian.
Is it? I can't really
Yeah,
feel something.
Yeah, I can see you, but you're over the back. So just keep that right wing down, keep turning, and you'll fly over the top of this almost.
Oh, right.
A little too close to the water.
No, the reset's going to beat everybody. He's going 1,000 kilometres an hour. And of course, from the under, you can roll out and back on track for waypoint 26. Beach landing around the corner.
He's just putting his gear up. That's fine.
And pick either end to land and take off. Just make sure you've got plenty of takeoff roll available.
Nuts.
The first one going down is solid. The second
I'm
one
just
is
nuts.
Right, and that's it. Fly along the street through the centre. It does get narrower. I haven't seen anybody hit the sides as yet, but the buildings will kill you if you hit them.
Oh, there's a statue near the end. Watch for it.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, at the end it gets tight. And you do a left-hand turn, and you may as well come right around and go through the two bridges again. Once you got through the city.
Oh, and that building you just passed, that's where the tower is.
Looking back. Yep, you're right.
Oh, dang it. I had a building.
I guess so did I.
Yeah, right at the end near where the tower is, RC pointed out, it does get very tight in there. You really got to watch it. Yeah.
Weird. Well, I no longer had reverse thrust on my, I no longer have a thrust lever, so that's why I used to have reverse thrust, so somehow I got reverse thrust.
Well, how did that happen?
Well, I don't know. Well, I must have hit I don't know, I did slew
You must have a
after
key
I hit a
binder.
building, but... Say again?
Still a few people come in, landing on the runway.
グライドチャレンジ中です。
Flaps.
Yeah, that might work.
Stall.
Everybody make the glide?
I needed about 20 more feet.
Yeah, the trees are the final obstacle. It all does, I've found out a number of times I've done it, depends on how far down the runway you touch and how shallow an angle you actually touch. Because the steeper the angle, the more it washes off your airspeed as you pull up.
Yeah, I got that all wrong.
Oh, we've got Trent, Steph and Saki. How'd you guys all go? Get the glide in?
Nope.
I don't know if it was cheating, but I did my touch and go at 174.
No, that's the whole idea, is get as fast as you can, but as shallow a dive. So it does then make you think about how far out you start your dive, because, you know, if you keep it, you know, at a fairly constant angle in the dive, well, you're going to end up halfway down the runway or towards the end of the runway. Obviously, the closer you are to the end of the runway, the less you've got to glide when you pull up. All right, guys. Well, that's the end of Vancouver manoeuvres. I hope you enjoyed that one.
That was very good.
Thank you, Gunny.
Fun.
Yep,
Thanks
that's
a lot.
Great.
Thanks, Jen.